Alrighty, Lumberjacks, welcome back to another single-player episode. So, as you'll notice, the world has changed. Unfortunately, in my past couple weeks of modding here, I had an issue where I accidentally overwrit my old save game, so that was kind of annoying. I didn't keep a backup of it, so that sucks. So we lost our rest of our block there, but that's okay. We were kind of through the snow anyway. I think we're coming into our spring now, so it'll be nice to see some lack of snow. So we're going to start things off by buying some equipment. What are we going to need? We're going to need a truck. We're also going to need a trailer to haul stuff. And a low bed. What else are we going to need? We're going to need, to kick things off, we'll need a buncher. I think we're going to go with the Wolverine just to be different. Wolverine. What else do we need? Do we need anything else really right off the bat? We don't need loaders yet. We're not quite at that stage. Processor for sure. Skidder for sure. We don't need a log trailer just yet. Yeah, that'll be good. We just need those three things to get us kind of kicked off and started here. So, so now we're using V12 machines. It's been a while since I recorded a video. I think it's been... I know my videos are coming out consistently, but because of my nature of my work, I have to record my videos ahead of time, or else I will never be up to date with you guys. So instead of getting this nice consistent flow of videos, you'd get like one, and then like one in a month, and one in another week, and that wouldn't be no good. So although my videos are not always right up to date, they are definitely still entertaining with all the random stuff that goes on. So right now, actually, by the time this video comes out, I'm sure the beta 12 pack is, or the beta, the full version 12 pack will have come out, unless something horrible happens to me between now and then. But they should all be out by now, I would imagine. And hopefully everybody's enjoying them. So this is the pre-beta pack right now. So right now what I've done is I've released the V12, my version of the V12 pack, to Patreons. And they're basically giving me lots of really great feedback about things I need to change and things I need to fix. So right now you're seeing kind of part 2 of that release. Kind of just showing off how that's going. So expect to see errors. I always say that in my single player series. Expect to see errors, expect to see issues. Which is good because these videos help me discover all kinds of stuff that I want to change about them. So I see it as a learning tool. I don't know if I'm going to be able to fit all this on there. I was going to try to get all 3. I think with this ramp now, this guy's got this new tail ramp on it, which is really cool. But I think with that being on there, I might not be able to fit it. Maybe. Just maybe. I don't think so. Oh, it's going to be tight. It's going to be tight. Oh, I don't think so. Can we get that under there? I don't know. Don't think so. I just don't think so. I think it'll hit right there. Bonk. Yeah. Aw, too bad. How are you going to do this? I wonder if I can move... Can I move this back anymore? I mean, it doesn't matter. We can still... Oh, I can push it back further. Is that going to save us at all, though? Probably not. What if I do that and then lower my, No? Darn. I don't think I can sideload that bugger either. I should make it so that thing folds, like, all the way up, hey? I never really thought of that. See, this is beta testing 101. We're learning. Okay, well, we'll just drop the skidder for now. We gotta probably come back and get more stuff anyway, so... Oh, I'm caught between a rock and a hard place here. That's probably all I need. 2 inches. That's okay. We can take it as 1 here. That's good enough. Is there anything else I need to bring out there that will fit on there, though? I don't think so. Bring the pickup. Just kidding. Nope. Okay, we'll just go with that and see how she goes. We can probably shorten this trailer. Oh, no, we can't. Don't do that. Always forget if you load to the back, you can't pull it in. So if you load to the front, then you can pull it in. I just realized there's 2 backup lights on there. How have I never noticed that? It's so weird. Alright, so, This, this is stuff Patreons haven't even got yet, so we're gonna find some funky issues. I just changed this truck. I made it so this truck, wait, where are we logging? I haven't even decided. I made it so this truck is actually really heavy, and the tires have a little bit of slippage to them now, so I think if you go up hills, you'll notice I drone her down to like 15 kilometers an hour because this stuff is very heavy. Is that really as far as we had to go? 'Cause that's the block I wanted to do, I think. Yes, it is. So let's go to my map here. I'll show you guys what the plan is. So the plan is, I want to do this right away, this right away block right up to this block. So ultimately, we're just building a road with this right here. We're not clear cutting this whole section, just finding a nice little road path that we can carve through, and then we're gonna really log this one out. That's the plan. So this will be fun, probably. We're gonna find out. But really, that's as far as I had to bring anything, which is kind of funny. So our path starts here. Here's the marked trees. And then the marked tree starts at the end there. So anywhere in between these 2 points, I can start clear cutting a road in that direction. So let's just drive this right off here unprofessionally like. Boom. In the cab, that probably would have like knocked the guy out. But you know what? We're doing okay. So that's good. Let's go in here. Now we're just going to leave this guy right here. I don't know how we're going to process yet. I haven't really assessed the block yet. Let's pull this in here. I mean, if it's that close, I can probably just bring the skidder right over here if I need it. I don't really see the necessity in driving all the way back when it's like 20 feet that way. So we'll just we'll park this low bed right here. And I'm going to bring this back actually to the mill. And then, once we get her back in the mill, should be able to jump on our skidder and bring it back. So this map is called Kodiak River. I don't even remember if I mentioned that or not, but it is called Kodiak River. It is a newer map. Let's see here. So we need one of these. Hang on one sec here. There we go. Okay. So this is, like I said, Kodiak River. It's a very new map, which means I'm sure it's got lots of new stuff that we're going to have to discover together. This was one I actually played with the squad there not too long ago. We did like kind of a sample run on it. It was actually pretty fun. We got to see different ways to load, different ways things were working, and it was actually really neat to meet Grant. I thought he was he's a very upbeat, fun kind of guy to talk to, so it was pretty neat being able to do a video with him and kind of share the aspects of modding and logging and all that stuff. So he has plans to do another video eventually. I know he's a busy guy, so I'm not really in a big rush on it, and I'm a busy guy too, trying to get all this stuff done. So I don't see that happening right away. But oh man, I should have driven this over there. Look how slow this is. I torqued down the speed of these things, which I know a lot of people probably wouldn't be happy with, but everybody's really pushing the realistic angle, so I went and did some studying, and the maximum speed, like on a good day on these skidders, is like around 21 kilometers an hour. That's the most speed that they will go. So if you want to go fast, you got to, you know, cheat. And I don't want to cheat. I want it to be somewhat realistic at least. And this is good because I really want to test this skidder out because I just made it and I've only done virtual testing on that test map. I haven't actually done any kind of real world logging, like, you know, where we're cutting down and doing our own thing. So I think it'll make it interesting, to say the least. There we go. Okay, so yeah, without any more waiting, let's get chopping here. Let's look up a little more here. There we go. All right, so this is also new buncher head. So we're gonna test it out and see how it goes here. Should be good to go. Which way do we want to lay this? Let's lay it. We could just start a pile right here, actually. So basically, all we're doing is making a road. That's all this is. Just a road. So we're not actually clear cutting the bush. We're just making an acceptable road, which this doesn't look very acceptable, but we're going to try it anyway. I'm just going to keep piling it here for the first bit so we actually have a decent amount. Oops. Oops. Oh man. I got it stuck on that tree. Apparently there's a tree in between the trees here. And... oh man. Oh, I see what's happening. I got it pinned against a tree back there somewhere. And against the ground, so when I try to grab it, it just pincers against it. So we're going to ignore that tree. So all we're doing is cutting a road. That's it. So we have to try to hold ourselves back from clear cutting the whole forest as much as I would like to do that. I'm actually going to walk ahead with this tree so we can make a bit of a pile for the bulldozer here. Or for the bulldozer. For the skidder. I'm so used to using the dozer for skidding that I think it'll be interesting to try something different here. Alright, so just kind of make a nice little cut path here. These trees are very heavy for this machine, which is good because I wanted them to be heavy. Because I went and watched a whole bunch of like one thing that I do when I'm setting up physics for games is I will actually go through and watch a whole bunch of videos of this equipment operating, which I do all the time anyway, but I'll really pay attention to the way they act as they whip trees. I mean, granted, in real life, trees are all different weights, all different sizes. In this game, they're pretty much exactly what they are. But I've watched lots of equipment operating in the bush, and I've seen that you know, watching feller bunchers, they react a lot more violently to trees coming down, like the bigger stuff. So when everybody's like, oh, the trees are too heavy for the buncher, they're not really actually. They're very realistically the right amount of weight for what I'm doing. So I'm just going to lay one down here. Now, I'm probably going to have to get out and kind of take a look around to see what the best route is here. So when we come in, we'll bring a truck up from that nice little hole we made there. Keep coming right through. Now this is where it gets funky because we got a lot of stuff going on down here. So we can either fill this ditch in and try to do that, but I think that's a lot of extra stuff. So I think what we'll have to do is we're going to have to cut along this ridge and just follow our marked tree line right through here, and we'll kind of create a really rough little path that kind of just cuts right through here. There's a lot of trees in here, but I think it'll be good. Alright, so let's keep doing our right-of-way road here. Building a road. So yeah, I think this is the best method. We can also come through here with wood chips and kind of fill it too to make the road a little flatter. Maybe we'll do some road building. I've never really done that, so I think that could be fun. We do need a lot of chips and a lot of trees. So maybe what we'll do, instead of hauling these trees out, we'll just chip them and use them as fill to build the road. What do you think? I think that'd be fun. Something different, hey? Alright, let's keep laying it down over here. And what we'll do is we'll keep the big trees, and then the little trees we will use as chipper cleanup or something like that. I don't know. I just need a massive pile of wood chips. That's free use. Or unlimited gravel. You know what'd be cool? To have a truck that just produces unlimited gravel all the time, non-stop. So that you could just use it to gravel roads and fill in plains. Something like that's got to exist, right? I have to do some searching, talk to my modding guys there and see if there's something like that. So if I could make a truck that just basically expels wood chips or gravel on an unlimited basis, then we could call it like the gravel truck or the chip truck. And then you can just go around, and I won't have to cut up all this precious timber that we use for money into wood chips to fill the road. I think that would be probably a good idea. I think the best way would be to come through with the Chimera, or Chimera. I always call it Chimera. It's probably Chimera. Come through with that and chip stuff as I go for the time being, and then use that pipe on it to just start filling planes. And then I'd have to come through with the Amarok, which is that shovel loader, and do some cleanup with that as well. Trying to think of places to put. Ooh, a little tippy there. It's a heavy log. I'm trying to think of places I can put this. Let's just lay them down in here, I guess. You have to really think about where you're going to put logs, especially when you're skidding them later. You have to really consider where they're going to go, where you're going to go, where you're going to drag. Because if I lay them just wherever, drop the trees all over the place, and then I back up in here with a skidder, I'm not going to be able to get this stuff out of here. It's going to be all crisscrossed and banging into other trees, and just a dog's breakfast. We don't want that. Alright. So, what are we going to do here? So I say we scoop the high ridge, so we can fill this one side in a little bit if we need to, and then scoop the high ridge and stick on it. I think is probably the best method. Any path is okay. You can do whatever you want. Here, let's turn our light back on so I can actually see what I'm doing. How about that? Okay. There we go. Perfect. I'm just going to lay some down in here again. Man, once we get way back here too, it gets very, very swampy back here, so it should be kind of fun. Be very fun or very frustrating logging, one or the other. And I think sometimes the frustrating logging is the fun logging, so that's entirely up to you. Let's try not to cut our... Just want to snip this one tree without getting the other one. Oh, uh-oh. Uh-oh. We get it? We get it? Oh, yeah, we got it. Look at that. It stayed there all nice and polite and waited for us to grab it. What a happy tree. There we go. Drop it in there. How are you doing for time? We're probably like way over our time. Oh my god, we're way over our time limit, guys. Jeez. Nobody told me nothing. Alright, okay, so I'm gonna pause it here. Because 15 minutes is definitely up now. When we come back, I think I'm just gonna keep on cutting down this little path here. And yeah, we'll build ourselves a road, I guess. Let's see here. Yeah, I think this will be good. Yeah, cool. Alright, okay, guys, we'll catch you on the next one. See ya.